Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. Sir Ben Kingsley is still sitting right here. Let's talk about your next movie, because the big movie that Ben is going to be in coming up, it's about 3 weeks' time, is Iron Man 3. OK? I've been looking forward to this. And he plays the big villain. Iron Man has a big villain. You'll play the Mandarin. But he isn't a Chinese character. In the comic books, he was Chinese. You guys haven't gone with him as a Chinese person, have you?
No, he uses Oriental iconography and Western iconography. His costume and his voice is very hard to pin down and determine. His voice is American, but that's particularly disconcerting for the audience he's attacking, because they hear a homegrown voice, but using language and words that are utterly alien to their culture and to their belief system. So it's a clever device, but he's not Chinese, no, and I will not do my Chinese accent because it's very bad.
No? Okay. Well, all of your accents tonight have been terrible. Who do you base him on, though? Is there someone that you can base, if you're playing a character as unusual as that, and you're playing someone, obviously, who needs to be grounded in some sort of reality?
I think the reality I grounded him in was his sense of righteousness. What we don't realise about the enemy sometimes is that they feel a sense of rightness and righteousness. Every gesture they make, everything they do and say is imbued with this calm, still righteousness, which will allow them to strap bombs to themselves, to go into public buildings and detonate a vehicle, to manufacture improvised explosive devices. And they do it with an unswerving sense of right, as if they've had some operation that removes something from the brain that questions things. And it's that I hung on to as the Mandarin. And his rings. He has 10 rings.
He has these power rings, doesn't he? But that's what's interesting about him, what you've just said there, of course, because I think in fiction, certainly, the most interesting villainous characters are those who don't believe they're doing something wrong.
Totally believe that they're setting the world to rights. They're creating a universe around them in which they can function, and it's often chaotic.
Yeah, well, let's have a look. You haven't seen this film yet, have you?
No.
OK. And you'll be going to the premiere, I guess?
I will, yes.
OK.
Are you going?
I am now. OK. And I think Ben's inviting everyone here this evening.
Yeah, come.
OK. Let's have a look at the kit. I'm so excited about this. I love the Marvel comics anyway, but I love the Iron Man films in particular. This is out on the 26th of April. Let's have a look. Iron Man 3, April the 26th. There'll probably be snow on the ground, but it'll be a great night out. OK, earlier on we mentioned that Sir Ben might sing a little bit for us, and you've agreed. You've agreed to give us a little burst or something.
Oh, all right.
Whether you like it or not, you've agreed.
Well, only if I may please sing it for and about and to my wife, who's not here but we're watching, and dedicated to my 4 kids, Thomas, Jasmine, Edmund and Ferdinand.
Well,
would that be OK?
That would be OK, but I now feel that would be lovely. I'm now feeling that when you go back home, you're going to be facing a very pissed-off gardener. That's all.
I'm sorry.
Don't even get a name check?
I'm sorry. He's got to toughen up.
OK, what song have we arranged for you to sing? What song have we got lined up upstairs?
My son Edmund was married recently, and I've acquired the most wonderful daughter-in-law. And part of their wedding service was this song that Louis Armstrong made famous, called It's a Wonderful World, and we all sang it together at the wedding, and that's why I want to sing it to bless them in their new marriage.
Well, that's a treat for us as well, but what a lovely sentiment. Will you join me in saying thank you to just a splendid man to spend some time with, Sir Ben Kingsley, ladies and gentlemen. OK, so I'm going to give you this.
Oh, my God, it's really going to happen.
Thank you.
It's really going to happen.
It's really going to happen. It's happening now, whether you like it or not. It's a lovely thing.
Go ahead.
OK, so when you're ready, let's bring the music in.
Trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, Bright, shiny days, dark, sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Sir Ben Kingsley, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Sir Ben Kingsley, thank you so much. Join me after the break. I'll be chatting to one of the most beautiful movie stars of the world, Audrey Tautou. Don't go away.